Today is Kyle Rittenhouse Day, everyone. The 3-year anniversary of when a white kid shot 3 other white people in self-defense and was labeled a white supremacist for it. When Kyle Rittenhouse shot 3 left-wing protesters who attacked him, and by some coincidence, one turned out to be a pedophile and the other 2 turned out to be domestic abusers. It was 3 years ago today when riots broke out in Kenosha, Wisconsin over the police shooting of a man named Jacob Blake, who was attempting to kidnap children from his baby mama, who he had been accused of sexually assaulting, and had tried to stab a police officer when he was shot in the back and paralyzed from the waist down. But the left-wingers burned down Kenosha over this. And a 17-year-old kid from Antioch, Illinois, Kyle Rittenhouse, went with his friend that night to guard a business from rioters, with AR-15s that they legally owned. And Kyle Rittenhouse was putting out a fire in the parking lot at a local business when a man named Joseph Rosenbaum attacked him. That guy. Rittenhouse tried to run away, but his avenues of escape were all cut off. That was when a shot was fired by somebody in the crowd of rioters. Rittenhouse then turned around and aimed the barrel of his AR-15 at Joseph Rosenbaum, who was continuing to chase him. Rosenbaum then lunged for the barrel of his rifle when Kyle Rittenhouse shot him in the head. After the mob saw Kyle Rittenhouse shoot Joseph Rosenbaum, they then chased him down the street. And that was when a man named Anthony Huber smashed him over the head with a skateboard and knocked him to the ground. Rittenhouse turned around and shot him in self-defense as well. And that was when a third man named Gage Grosskreutz pulled out a pistol and aimed it at Rittenhouse. And that was when Rittenhouse shot him as well. Grosskreutz would survive. And despite the fact that all of this was on video, Kyle Rittenhouse was mercilessly smeared in the media. Democrats called him a domestic terrorist. They claimed that he was a white supremacist despite the fact there was no evidence of this, and that all of the people he shot were in fact white. Joe Biden even put him in one of his campaign ads during the 2020 election in which he called Rittenhouse a white supremacist. Rittenhouse was then arrested and held in jail for several months, in which he said that from October 30th to November 20th, he did not take a shower. Pretty disgusting. If we were a proper country, Kyle Rittenhouse never would have been charged with anything, because the video evidence clearly showed that he was attacked. Yet a politically motivated prosecutor forced him into court anyway, and he was eventually found not guilty by the jury. 3 years have passed, but left-wingers still refuse to tell the truth about it. No, Kyle Rittenhouse did not cross state lines with a weapon. The AR-15 he used was purchased by his friend who lived in Kenosha and was already there. No, he was not part of a militia. No, he was not a white supremacist. No, he did not shoot any black people. No, he did not use an illegal gun. And no, he did not have any connection to the town of Kenosha. He worked as a lifeguard in the city and his dad lived there. And no, self-defense is not a crime. Thankfully, the jury in the trial recognized this, even if the left still doesn't.